How can you work in having a good relationship with yourself?
Work hard at it and we focus on it, that we can make it happen.
People who have accomplished great things did accomplish great things because they didn't give up.
Don't view it as a mission impossible. View everything as a mission possible.
Kenan, man, listen to your brother. After Corey passed, I can't move on.
Come here, baby. You know I'm about that hug life?
Just in time for the hug.
So today we have the amazing honor to have as a guest María Canals, who plays the role of Loretta in the NBC comedy series Kenan. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Ari.
So Kenan follows the life of a busy single dad who is juggling a high-profile job. Can you describe more deeply what is the show about and what can audience expect from this series?
Well, the show is about, like you said, a widower, Kenan, who has two beautiful little girls. And he's also a TV star in that he's the star of a morning show in Atlanta. And the story is about him trying to do his very best in raising his little girls and be a responsible television personality with the help of his father-in-law, played by Don Johnson, who's welcomed into the home, having disappointed his late daughter in being a good father. He now wants to be a good grandfather. He's hilarious and wonderful and beautiful. It's Don Johnson. And there's a lot of love there. Like the character of Rick and Kenan really, they joke around about their faults, but they love each other. And then Kenan's best friend is played by Chris Redd, who is hilarious from SNL as well. The personalities at work are fantastic. His boss is a woman, Mika, and he's got friends that he works with that are hilarious actors, comedians in their own right, funny. And I play Loretta Lopez, a new character who is the neighbor. And I care about what's going on over there in that house next door. And I see these beautiful little girls and I see this gorgeous grandfather who's dropping the ball. So I need to set him straight and tell him how to do things right.
You want to be a serious news guy now? Just remember the 3 Ds. Deny, deflect, blame, Dwayne, defrost.
Now that's chicken.
And this series was renewed for a second season. And I heard this second season is all about relationships. What can we learn about relationships?
Aren't they hard?
Yes, they are.
especially nowadays. I think it's almost gotten harder.
Agree.
That makes me, because I'm already married 23 years and we have 2 teenage daughters. But I think about like when I hear young people talking about how hard it is to meet someone and to get to know them. And I think the whole social media thing kind of misrepresents humanity in general. So people are kind of like not relating in what's real, which adds this weird element because you're already challenged to be your real self because you want to put your best foot forward. And so then you've got this wrench thrown in there of social media and filters and what people really look like. And anyway, it seems like it's harder. So that kind of surprised me when I learned that that's what's going on. And you can see some of those challenges in Kenan. You can see it in different ages of the characters. It's not just 20 somethings, but 30s and 40s are trying to like find a meaningful relationship. And I think that's a great thing to explore. And you can see how they do it kind of the wrong way by rushing it.
Yeah, that's true.
on every level. And then you can see kind of like the right way by taking it slow and how real connections are made. And people can think clearly when you're taking it slow. And I like that Loretta and Rick are getting to know each other. And I get to see how Rick handles being a grandfather. And some of it I like and some of it I don't like.
Exactly.
And I like the way that my character is written in that I tell him what I think because I like him.
Does Kenan need an extra set of hands to help with the girls? Sure. That's why Papa Rick's here.
I gotta go to work. Can you do the dishes?
Oh, God, no.
Kenan Thompson is known to be one of the top comedian and actor. We can say he's an icon. What was it like to work with him?
Oh, I loved it. I didn't know what to expect. I just knew him as, like you said, this icon. When Miami Vice was in its like heyday, I was in college and it's like, I mean, he was like one of those shows that just changed culture, changed fashion, changed.
Yeah.
And then he's just constantly working in feature films, and he's just an extremely talented actor. And then, so I knew him as this larger than life icon, like you said. And then to see that he is so funny, he's a great actor, and a great actor can relax and
So in real life, it's funny.
And on the show, he's so funny. And I love working with him. He's a total pro. He, as a producer, he cares about the whole show. I love how he loves Kenan. They're really close. I think I've been very blessed to be introduced to be part of a family like Kenan that is so good and so funny and different. And I'm excited and happy to be part of it.
What are you even doing up?
I thought we had a break-in.
What were you gonna do? Give him the funk?
I was going to hit him in the face and then say, "Sax to be you."
That actually would have been dope.
And Kenan, it's a comedy about a grieving family attempting to move on. How difficult as an actor is to mix comedy subjects that are...
It's not hard at all. It's not difficult at all. Because you know what? Comedy is how we cope with the grief. If we didn't have comedy to cope with our pain, that's the reason it exists, we wouldn't be alive. So the more pain, the more you need to take the edge off. And that's where all those amazing jokes come from. And those comedic takes come from, because that's how we survive. So
either you cry or laugh. You have two options, I think.
Totally. I mean, I know that was my coping mechanism my whole life. And, you know, if you look at a lot of really like funny people, they've had some rough stuff in their lives. And that's why they're so funny sometimes, you know. So it's not difficult at all. It's a lot of fun, actually, finding the humor in the pain.